Alright, hello everybody, and this is Andre from Jawan Fitness once again. So I really hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday. Now I'm not going to be before you long. Now in this video I want to talk about something that is very important, and that is identifying the difference between weight loss and fat loss, because a lot of people think they're very similar and the same thing, but they're not. When it comes to weight loss, that's a combination of losing body fat as well as muscle mass, and that requires a calorie deficit too, aka being in a negative energy balance, just like fat loss. Now when it comes to losing fat, that is just, the fat loss as well as losing the weight, but you're trying to maintain muscle mass if it goes for fat loss. Now, in order to get a nice shredded physique that's really defined, it would be best to focus on fat loss instead of weight loss, because with weight loss, like if you're 20 or 30 pounds overweight and you only focus on losing weight as quickly as possible, then what's going to happen is you're just going to end up just being skinny with no muscle mass whatsoever. Now, when your goal is to lose fat, however, you focus on strength and bodyweight training as well as getting stronger in the progression. So whether that's doing different push-up variations, increasing the weight sets, reducing the rest time on your weight lifting exercises, then that's when it comes to fat loss. And also, when you are losing fat, you also want to focus on keeping your protein intake high, and as I said before, at about 0.82 grams per pound of body weight. So for example, if you weigh 200 pounds, that means you'll be getting 164 grams of protein per day. And the problem with weight loss is that they don't talk a lot about the adequate amount of protein, carbs, and healthy fats that you should get in your diet. The main focus is dropping the scale as quick as possible. Lose 10 pounds in a week, 15 pounds as quick as possible. Then what ends up happening is, if you are training, then you're going to lose a lot of that muscle mass and strength that you otherwise would have kept if you're trying to lose fat. And also, what I want to say is that in order to make this work for you, make sure that you have a well-identified plan. So you're tracking your nutrition. You want to find out exactly which activity level is, and use an app such as MyFitnessPal to track exactly how many calories that you have in a single day. And for ideal deficit when it comes to losing fat, is that you want to be in at least 500 to 1,000 calories below maintenance, because in that range you'll be able to lose 1-2 pounds a week without the negative effects of cutting into your muscle mass as well as your strength. Now, for me, I like to try to lose 1 pound per week, except during the end of my summer when I try to lose that last stubborn 5 pounds. So when I lose 1 pound per week, I'm in a 500 calorie deficit. So let's say, for example, I'm at 170 pounds in the summertime, and my caloric intake, my daily maintenance, is about 3,000. So I'll drop it to 2,500 for 2 to 3 months, and then I will cut and do that slowly, because that allows me to, still keep my protein intake high while enjoying big, satisfying meals, and I can also have some alcohol fighters. Now, when I do get to the end of my cut, when I try to lose the last 5 pounds, as I said before, what ends up happening is that I had to be a bit more meticulous on my calories. So I'll drop my calorie intake to around 2,000, and I will increase my protein and keep my carbs relatively constant, because when you are in a lower calorie deficit, you want to make sure that you're getting a sufficient amount of protein to help you preserve your muscle mass as well as your strength. I mean, yes, inevitably you're going to lose a little bit regardless of what you do. If you're a natural, not if you're on steroids, then it's a bit different story, where you'll be able to keep all of your muscle mass. So that's the thing. That's all I want to talk about when it comes to weight loss and fat loss, and that there are two different things, because with weight loss, it's always going to focusing on dropping the scale as quick as possible without any account whatsoever of your diet, macros, as well as your muscle mass. And because they talk about weight, a lot of people talk about weight loss foods, so vegetables, fruits, and I mean, yes, they can help you lose weight when you're having all these cabbage, kale, strawberries, blueberries, if you're in a calorie deficit. But the main focus is that you want to make sure that you're maintaining all the size that you have, that you can look as best as possible. So that's all I have for you. If you have any more questions, then feel free to let me know, if we got a discussion about it. And make sure that you subscribe to this channel, because the more people that see this channel, the more people I can help get the shredded lean physique that they want, and as well as help you be in the best shape and become the best version of yourself that you possibly can. And I just hope that you have a good and wonderful night. And stay tuned for Friday's YouTube video, where I'm going to be showing you workout B of my client Mike's workout, and we're going to be just doing a part 1. So just stay tuned. That it's going to be a lot of fun. That's all I have for you. Have a good night.